here is Shimon Yaniak from Chista VC, or Chista 3 VC, and Sean Segundo from Spin Lab HHL Accelerator. Hey, Sean.
Hi.
Shimon. So, Shimon, give us a 1-minute version of who you are, your company, where you are.
Okay, so basically we are a venture capital fund which is focused on early stage companies, mostly based on software, and the vertical that is on that time most interesting for us is MarTech. So it's a perfect fit for today's competition.
Yes. Okay, great. And you're in Warsaw, or where are you?
Wrocław.
Wrocław. Okay, great. Down the street from us. Great. Sean, tell us where you are and your company.
Hi guys, my name is Sean Segundo. I'm the marketing director at SpinLab. We're a startup accelerator based in Leipzig in Germany. We run a 6-month program, and our focus industries or verticals are smart city, e-health, and energy.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we are going to move on quickly. So our first presentation or pitch is from Adact, Kalev Karapuk. Kalev, are you there? I think you are. Yeah. Cool. He's there.
Hi.
Hi, Kalev. Before we start, have you got a screen to share? If so, do that.
On it.
Cool.
You got it?
Got it. And you're on. Go. 3 minutes.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. My name's Caleb. I'm the founder of Adact. And for more than around 5 years, I've been doing actually game-based marketing and gamification strategies for some of the largest clients in the world, like Verizon and Volkswagen and so on, which also included those kind of an online interactive campaigns, like Scratch and Win, for example. So the basic thing that I constantly saw is every time a new campaign had to be launched, it had to be created from scratch. The development, everything, which conducted in around 5,000 years of budget and more than a month of work. So there was literally no reason that I would need to do the same campaign from scratch all over again, and again, because it's a waste of resources. So instead, we created Adact, which is a platform that enables brands and creative agencies to create online interactive marketing campaigns without writing a single line of code. So we've tested our platform, we've created several campaigns, and we can say it takes less than a day, just a couple of people and 15% of the budget to fully launch the entire campaign. So why would anyone care? It's pretty simple. The interactive campaigns are actually like 16 times more effective and efficient than the non-interactive counterparts. And instead of just looking at the statistics, this is, for example, the latest campaign that we launched. In just 45 minutes, we created a campaign that lasted for 2 weeks, gathered over 9,000 unique leads, which conducted around 8 cents per lead. So, of course, we're also lucky to have competitors. Main competitors are in operation for around 2 years and worth well over 100 million right now. But we are slightly different as well, as we, number one, take management of the entire marketing lifecycle. And when we say not a single line of code, we truly mean it. So, of course, everybody's interested of Corona, so I'll have a small little graph here. We started sales right when Corona started, and we have been growing at the same rate as Corona cases have been growing. So, on March, we had 0, and now we have around 7,000 monthly, like actual revenue. In terms of MRR, we have been growing steadily. Next month or around August, we predict around 3,000, but these are the numbers that we can actually show. And we are working with some of the largest clients, at least in our regions already, which hopefully help us expand into other markets as well. So the team consists of five members and 2 co-founders, me and Andreas, and all of us 5 together working 100% commitment. We are raising 250,000 euros to hire a couple of extra developers to get a full self-service platform, and then start expanding all over Europe. So thank you. My name is Caleb and the founder of Adact.
Cool, Caleb. Great. So I'll put Q&A, Shimon or Sean.
Yeah, Kalev, thanks for the pitch. I want to know a little bit more about your competition. You said that the competition is already quite established and has been around for a while. And I think the wording used is that you guys cover the complete picture. Can you just speak a bit more to that and tell us what exactly that means?
Yeah, so our competition actually, in my viewpoint, it's pretty fresh, having just 2 years in operations. But for example, what we do is, what I actually meant was we help our clients decide on which campaigns and which kind of which directions to take with our campaigns, because we have game campaigns, we have interactive, we have lotteries and everything, but all of those have different values depending on what are you after. Now, our competition gives you all of the tools, but doesn't really start helping you in making those decisions. We are gathering all of this interactive data on how people interact with different types of campaigns, then use that data to help those customers, to make those correct decisions.
So if I am understanding that correctly, the main USP then is that you guys are also kind of guiding the customer through your consulting as well, basically.
We are aiming to do all of the consulting purely through automated suggestions and so on. We don't aim to have any kind of actual hands-on consulting. There is an option, and we are already discussing with one agency, digital agency, who we can partner up with, and they can help our clients, but we don't want to do that ourselves.
Okay.
And on the customer side, what kind of level of knowledge do you expect from your potential client?
Yep. Good question. That's why I also had 1 to 2 people, because the only level of knowledge is a design knowledge, because all of the campaigns are set up so that the technical thing you have to do is upload an image. We will give you all of the dimensions and everything, plus creating the content. But in terms of coding and CSS and everything, we are developing this product as lean as possible, which means every single functionality that we have in there is because a client has shown that it's valuable to them. So, for example, the placement of a background image. You will have an option how to do it, but we're not going to ask you to do any coding.
Okay, and how do you fit on the whole landscape of different channels that you can use on the web to promote your business?
Yeah. So one very common request that we have is having the ability to integrate the games directly into, for example, Facebook, which we are working on right now. All of our games and campaigns are written in Phaser JavaScript, which is fully supported by Facebook. So this is one thing that we're working on right now. Plus, for example, like when you create a campaign, we give you an automated landing page. You can use our landing page, or you can embed the whole campaign into your own site. But as I said before, we don't take the full course of action to start promoting it for you. We still expect you to do the your own marketing channels to promote the campaign.
Okay. Last question on my side regarding business model. Are you basing strictly on performance model, so it's all about success fee, or do you have some kind of a flat fee or implementation cost?
We currently only have a flat fee, which we are very still testing which works the best for our clients. Right now we have 6-month licenses, which are done. We have month-by-month subscriptions. But what is most interesting for us is probably to have a licensing cost per year. And then based on how many campaigns you want to create per month, there's another kind of monthly subscription on top of it.
Okay, thank you.
Cool, guys. I'm gonna cut you off there, Khalif. Thanks very much. Interesting project. They'll touch base with you later. Sean, Shimon, we're on to the next presentation. That is EconArt, Ilan Patashnik from EconArt, BidMizer, and Rafael. We're on for that.
Hi, hello,
Ilan,
guys.
great.
Hi, Ilan.
Do you hear me?
Do you have a screen share or not?
Yeah, sure. I'll share the PDF. Do you see my screen?
Yep.
All cool. All good. 3 minutes, go.
Okay. So my name is Ilan. We are three co-founders specialized in data science, game theory in auctions, and technology. BidMizer is the name of our service. BidMizer maximizes profit for online travel agencies which advertise hotel room rates on price comparison websites, also known as meta search. Okay. A large portion of the online travel agency's revenue comes from advertising on meta search. Meta search websites decide on the position of the ad based on two parameters: the price per night that the online travel agency advertises, and the cost per click that online travel agency is willing to pay to the meta search. That's why you don't necessarily see the lowest price on the top position of the search result. The online travel agency challenge is to decide what is the optimal cost per click that maximizes profit for every ad. And here we come. BidMizer calculates for online travel agencies the optimal cost per click, optimal cost per click bid that maximize their profit from advertising on meta search. Okay. What you see here on the right side of the slide, you can see that the BidMizer calculation results. These are the recommended optimal bids. In addition, BidMizer calculates and presents the expected maximal profit and the expected budget necessary to achieve this profit. As you can understand, BidMizer enables small and medium online travel agencies to advertise efficiently on meta search and thereby reduces price in the accommodation market for the benefit of all of us. Sorry. From two different studies, we learned that during 2018, online travel agencies spent for advertising in meta search was around $7 billion. Our calculation shows that the size of our market can be around $600 million per year. The business model, our business model is based on our experience with existing clients. The paying clients are online travel agencies and hotel chains. The paying model is subscription. Current status. We have happy paying customers. These days we are focused on two directions. Support Google Hotel Ads meta search and stabilize the system. The second thing that we are focused is to find more customers. Our main achievement so far is that we managed to reduce our clients' cost per acquisition in more than 50%. As mentioned, we have a very strong team. The team includes experts in data science, game theory, in auctions, and in technology. 3 out of the 5 team members are PhDs. Can I say another sentence?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I would like to say that we believe that BidMizer can help online travel agencies to recover these days from the corona disease.
Okay, cool. So Q&A session, Shimon, Sean.
Okay, so what's the technology behind it? Is it some kind of algorithm based on AI, machine learning, or how does it work?
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, the concept is software as a service. This is supposed to be clear. We are using machine learning and a few optimization algorithms. Few of the algorithms are standard. Few of the algorithms we have developed and improved.
Okay. How much data did you process to start your first version of the algorithm?
Okay, the minimal data that we expect to get is the analytic data of 2 months.
Okay, so how many transactions are those, or how many costs?
What do you mean?
Yeah, because if you would like to aggregate all the information, you need to count it by something. So you can count bits, you can count transactions, you can count different vendors on the site. So what's your nominal data point?
You mean in a cost
What kind
per
of data do you use and how much do you have it?
Okay, we are using the analytics data that the meta searches provide.
Mm-hmm.
They provide on a daily basis a lot of data.
Okay.
The amount of data is based on number of hotels that the online travel agency promote. I can mention many parameters like click-through rate, number of clicks, impression share, top position share. There is a lot of information, and we get it on a daily basis from the meta searches.
Okay.
Did I answer your question?
It's too general, but it's okay. Fine for 3 minutes.
You can go more details later on for sure. Sean, questions for you, your side?
I just want to understand the USP from a marketing position a bit more, because you're going against people like Booking that have been around forever. Like, why should I, go with your company instead of one of the established players?
Great question. The issue is that Booking and hotels, they have their own people that are doing exactly what we offer to the small and medium online travel agencies. And the whole idea is to let the small and medium online travel agencies to be able to compete with the big ones. It requires, in order to compete with Booking, Expedia, hotels, it requires many, many resources to maintain a team like ours, the data scientists, the algorithmic experts, and so on. So we provide that on a service on the cloud, so the small and medium will be able to enjoy, and by product increase the competition in that market. And as I said, reduce the prices.
Okay.
Cool. So we're out of time. Elon, thank you very much. We're on to the next pitch, which is Victoria from uTrigg or uTrigg. Victoria, you there? 1 second, she's coming through. I guess Victoria's coming in from, is that Ukraine or Belarus? Ukraine, yeah? Okay. 1 second, she's popping in. You see she's there. Okay. By the way, Sean or Shimon, have you guys used this hop-in platform before?
Yeah, I've been in one of the first Wolf Summit lives, and we also use it for one of our events. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Victoria, great. If you got a screen share, do that now. If you don't, let us know. Good morning.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, we can see you. Do you have a presentation to share?
Yeah, I have, but it's loaded too slow, and I've tried to figure out how to help with it. Just trying to figure out very quickly.
Okay.
What to do. Just in several seconds.
Okay. Should be in Google Chrome, as you know, right?
Yeah, I'm just closing some browser. Yeah, just in order to not make it too heavy.
Okay.
I suppose that will help a lot.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start. Here is my screen sharing. Here's uTrigg, and you can see in several seconds.
Okay.
I suppose. So do you see my presentation?
Frankly, no.
Not yet.
Think you can go without it, Victoria? Can you go without it, Victoria?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can go without it.
Let's go without it,
strange,
and then you can
but
share it with
nevertheless,
other people
okay.
later on if you like to do that.
Okay. Let's do that in such way. Okay, so let's start. We all are living and communicating in online most of the time. Still, as we all understand, after COVID situation that locked us down, every online communication tool works with only verbal part of the information. I mean, with text. There is lack of humanity in all of that because of the absence of non-verbal communication. I mean, person's mood. And that is about 80% of data that are lost because companies don't know their customers from this perspective. At the same time, there is money loss, about 100 billions per year that burned for advertising. And the final, all leads make only 2% of conversions online. So the whole classical marketing communication needs a totally new approach. Imagine that the company can really have it from online interaction with the customer. In this case, companies can raise their conversion rates online, personalize marketing that compliant with GDPR, and finally know their customers, KYC tool, their emotions, behavior in order to raise their retention. And here is uTrigg. It is SaaS platform for building web forms to communicate with customers and deep tech AI analytics of users' mood. So how it works? We create a set of unique AI algorithms that detect users' peculiarities and behavioral patterns while answering your survey online. We provide whether your particular user was angry, energetic, distracted, and much more. Our target audience is marketing departments in enterprise innovative companies and SMBs, digital marketing agencies and marketing research agencies. Geography, Europe and MENA for now, and USA for nearest future. uTrigg is best for customer segmentation, marketing and UI UX research, professional feedback and customer experience flow. And remember, only we can grasp what was the psychological state of your client during answering a survey. Right now, we are setting our first 3 enterprise clients. Also, we found our first investor already, and we already had pilot projects with telecom company from Saudi Arabia. We have been awarded as top 50 data startups by European Commission, top data startups from East Europe. We have 5 team members, 2 co-founders, and 2 mentors from MENA and USA region. So bring campus and communication together.
Okay,
thank you.
Cool. All right, I'm going to set the clock for 4 minutes for Q&A. Sean?
Okay, on my end, first question, when the poll takes place, is it somewhere inside the purchase process, so before or after it, or it's just a tool for segmentation, which is independent? So let's say that you can take a database of previous clients of a company and then check their moods or psychographical portraits.
It could be made both. So regarding second question, it's working with already existing database. So the web forms could be sent. So it's our web forms, and a link could be sent to them in order to ask questions regarding the product, regarding the service, everything. The mood will be detected with the help of algorithms. So we will not ask whether you're happy, because it's a strange thing to do, but our competitors do it because they don't have this technology. And regarding your first variant, yes, it could be embedded as well. We already done such thing, so it could be the part of the corporate page of the company. Regarding whether it's in the process of sales process, it should be like in detail format discussed with the companies in order to understand what value will be. So technically it could be done, but the question will be, the company will
Okay.
use this data after that.
And what's the final effect you'd like to detect? As you said, the mood, or it's something beyond? Some let's say that you can, based on the questions, describe someone's personality, or what's the final goal?
Yeah, the final goal that, for instance, here is a huge, huge segment of businesses and the customers. And when you are as a customer, sometimes you are not happy with the service that you get in all the products and everything. And the company didn't know that. So for company, it's risk when the client is not happy. And for the moral state of each and every clients, it's also important to get this kind of energy, not to lost it when you communicated about some things that you don't like with the company. So it's building empathy, but really trackable empathy by us, providing this information to company, and company could really see prioritization about what clients they should work first and put their efforts to.
I think you're going to have struggles with the timing. The emotional KPIs are not quite there yet, because my question is now, as a marketer, if I have a product that, okay, 85% of the people that go to my website buy a product, that's an outstanding metric. But from that 85%, 50% of them are happy and 50% of them are sad. That's not actionable for me. What do I do with the information at this point in the buyer journey?
Yeah, regarding that, you are mentioning about what will be our next stage. So it will be like some code that will be put on the websites, and it could be some communication built based on that. Okay, but let's a little bit dive into that. So you could, in another manner, to speak with your customer. So it's the same when you will hear super energetic person at the phone, so you will speak with another type of sentences, another type of manner. So we have.
All right, guys, we're going to keep it moving.
The end of the time. So that's the changing of flow to bring some information to your clients.
Victoria, thank you very, very much. We're on to the next.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Next one is DGROOPS, Dimitri Angelinas, who sounds Greek to me. Are you on, Dimitri? Yes?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Screen share as well.
Lovely. Let me share my screen with you.
And where are you based?
We're based in Croatia right now. Can you see my screen?
Croatia. Yes. Yes.
So I can start, right?
Yes, go.
Hello, my name is Dimitris. I'm CEO of DGROOPS. What we're trying to do, we try to help the travel industry from the group reservation system. 50% of the total market is based on groups, but it's still an analog process. What we do just for one single group, it is very hard to find new partners in other parts of the world. It takes days to create just one single group. It is time consuming to do sales. And also in the end, we spam each other with hundreds of mails and calls. But what we really need, tour operators, they need more groups. They need to be more efficient in their groups. And it's also harder right now with the COVID. And hotels, they need additional channels for the groups, and they need to be in control of the rates and distribution. That's why we created DGROOPS. In DGROOPS, you can find partners worldwide in seconds instead of running to expos. According to your budget and to the supplier's availability, you can find them suitable for you in seconds. You can close deal in minutes. What it used to take weeks, it takes just some hours. Also, we have sales automation inside. And when a single client is confirming, the information is equally shared with everybody. And tour operators, they have minimum 3 clicks away from all the vital information they need. We have 2 segments, the users, tour operators and travel agents. They are the ones that they create the groups. All the rest, like hotel, transport, restaurant, travel guides, they're just suppliers. That's why we have our revenue model, which is an annual subscription for the tour operators and travel agents, and for the hotels and transport companies and the rest of the suppliers, just a small commission for every single reservation. What we achieved so far, We created over 500 new customers. We entered two COVID-free markets like Greece, Croatia, Bulgaria, Slovenia, Albania. We have our own IT. We became members of various national associations of both hotels and tour operators. We were selected as the best innovation solution after COVID, and we won last year the Innovation in Tourism Award for over 479 startups in tourism. We have a team which we share equally a big expertise in tourism and in IT. We have our sales team, and if you want to know more about us, please contact us and tell us what you want to know.
Okay.
Cool. On time. So
Q&A.
Q&A.
I'm sorry I didn't hear you well.
Yes. So questions from Shimon or Sean?
Yeah.
I just want to know, you mentioned a lot of the fluctuation was based on the situation with COVID, but how is your forecast looking when the world becomes normal again? How does that change the outlook?
Well,
When is that, Sean? When's that going to be, by the way?
I didn't guarantee that part. I just said when.
Well, from all the sectors, the tourism is the one that was affected most. And the group tourism is more than anyone else. This is for sure. But right now, for example, my first job, I'm a tour operator. I work as a DMC, destination company for Greeks and Cypriotics in Italy. But right now, Italy is a non-target destination. And I need to migrate. I need to send to some other countries. And I cannot even go to expos. That's why it's one of the reasons that we were also selected as a solution, because you can run, you can go inside, find new partners, do your business in other places. And for sure, right now we're in a big problem as a tourism industry, but everybody's feeling positive. This cannot last forever. So tour operators and the travel companies, they understand the issue and the need to be more flexible and have more contacts. And they already started to find new destinations, promote new destinations, something that without us, it would be almost impossible in this moment. So we're very positive on that, and this is what we gain also as a feedback from the others.
Okay.
Cool. Shimon?
How do you differ from similar companies which try to solve the same problem?
Yes, let me go to, I have also something with the competitors. After Booking.com, which was an explosion, they bore a lot of similarities that their platforms that they do reservations, but they do something similar like the Booking.com, but for groups. This will never, ever work. Why? Groups has to do with contracts. I'm a tour operator, I'm making a contract with a hotel, but this depends on how big is the group, how many days, what extra things I need, and how well they know me. So it's always something personal. Different groups, they get different prices. Different tour operators, they get different prices. All the rest, they just try to give you, for a bigger amount of clients, just one reservation, and they act like an online tour operator. What we're so different, we enable them to collaborate directly. We act like a facilitator on their process. So we match them in seconds, and we make them make deals with each other. So a tour operator, when he needs to find a new hotel, he knows the hotel that they have availability and that probably his budget can be a great fit. And then we enable also with information on the part of the tour operator in order to make a perfect solution for every single group. So it's completely different. We act as a facilitator. That's why we help companies to scale up.
Okay.
And Dimitris, how much money are you trying to raise right now?
Right now, we fundraising 400K. We have our first investor, which is Phil Roos, that they invested in the first part 50K, and now they want to do they want to go on the next round by giving half of it. So we need 200K more.
Okay. One important question: 400K what?
Euros.
Okay.
Yeah, I know in Croatia we have kunas, 400k kunas is not much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Dimitrios, thank you very much for the presentation and your time. Interesting project. We
you.
are going on straight away to the next one and the last one of this batch, which is Adact. Kalev Karpuk, I think from, looks like Moldova. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry. We're done.
I was going to
My
say,
mistake.
wait, that name
This is-
sounds familiar.
We had one less. Yeah, exactly. So we had one less presentation here today. So one dropped out. So Sean, Shimon, thank you guys both very much. Give us a 1 minute, 2 minutes more version of what you're doing, Sean, and ask the same thing, Sean, but Shimon. But Sean, you go first, please.
Sure. So like I said, we operate a startup accelerator here in Leipzig. And it's kind of the program, what makes it unique is our parent entity is actually a business school. So we're not tied to a single corporation or vertical in that respect. However, we do work very closely with the German and European commissions to push certain technologies. Leipzig, logistically, is a pretty bustling area in the former GDR part of Germany. And even before the whole Berlin startup scene and everything, there was a lot of stuff happening here with the smart city. Well, I guess back then it wasn't smart city. Let's call it city logistics, energy, and also health. So the region has already been pushing these areas for a while. So now we're trying to add some disruptive technologies into those areas and just bring a lot of synergies to the region and to the European Union. The program is open completely worldwide. We do the program in German and English, and yeah, we run the cohort every 6 months with up to 10 startups.
Okay, cool. And Shimon with just 3 VC.
Yeah, we are looking for different scenarios for a VC fund because Poland as a country is really full of money right now, both private and public. And we are thinking something beyond the standard scope. So we are seeking for spin-offs, so companies that are pricing on the basis of traditional companies. So let's say in the MarTech sector, the best place to seek interesting ideas is among all parts of agencies, digital agencies, PR agencies, marketing agencies, because they have the knowledge what customers want, but they don't have the capital and they don't have the skill how to turn this idea into working business. And this is something interesting that we're on the track right now.
Great, cool. All right, so we will finish here. Shimon, Sean, thank you guys very much. Hopefully be in touch later on. And we will now 15-minute break, 20-minute break. We're back on at 1:15 for the next 5 presentations. Fairterra X, Ramp Medical, uMove, Familify, PTY, and Med IT. Looks like a good med tech session coming up. So thank you guys for your time this morning, this afternoon, and stick around if you like. Back on at 1:15.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Sean.
Thanks, guys.
Ciao.
Pleasure. Bye.